So these are the Arc 3 gaming earphones from Cleer Audio, but is there a market for gaming earphones, and will they or could they replace your traditional headset? Let's take a look. The Arc 3 gaming earphones are specifically designed for gamers of all types to be used instead of speakers, normal earbuds or headphones, or your traditional over-the-ear microphone in front of your mouth kind of headset. The earphones themselves resemble sports earphones, the ones that have a rubber hook that wraps around the back of your ear for support. That's what Cleer have gone for here, and they're also open ear earphones as well, so the earphone sits on your ear and hooks around the back, as opposed to an earbud with a rubber tip that sits inside the ear. The hook is rubber, it's bendy, there is some flexibility and adjustment there, and it also has a small amount of swivel too, making it quite easy to put on your ear. The earphones look quite cool, satin and matte black look with some hints of pearlescent blue and green. The case is quite something, it's quite big when compared to normal earbuds or earphones, but it's still very much portable and will fit in your trouser pocket or backpack with ease. The case is more than somewhere to store and charge your earphones, it's a hub for them as well, and with the touchscreen it allows you to change settings and control the earphones how you want. It's got a color HD display which is touch sensitive. At any point with the earphones in or out of the case, you can touch the screen to liven it up and start scrolling through the option screens. Those screens include content playback, i.e. play and pause music, Dolby Atmos and head tracking options, EQ, which can be music, rock, jazz, etc., but also types of games, i.e. FPS and RTS, hearing care, which is an option that limits the dB level if you want to look after your hearing, a step counter, which is a tad bonkers, but okay, some people might use it, plus some other general options and settings as well. The home screen before sliding to access the menus shows the battery life of the case and the current time. The case has a USB-C port to the rear used for charging and a single push button within the case used for pairing. You'll notice there is a mirror inside the case as well, which is obviously there to let you check yourself out. Actually, I believe it's for the UV sterilization. Yes, UV sterilization, so every time you close the lid with the earphones in, the sterilization process will happen, keeping them nice and clean and hygienic. In terms of specification and features, we've got extra low latency under 30 milliseconds with Qualcomm Snapdragon sound, although you need to use the dongle to achieve that low latency. Up to 50 hours of battery within the case, but only 10 hours in the earphones themselves. Dolby Atmos audio and head tracking for spatial precision. Full HD display on the case, touch controls, UV sterilization as mentioned before. Compatible with your phone, PS4, PS5, Switch, MetaQuest and PCs via USB-C dongle or Bluetooth. The dongle is not compatible with Xbox apparently, as it needs some sort of different authorization. Multi-point connection too for switching between devices on the fly, and they come in two colors, black, which is the ones we have here, and white, where the earphones are white but the case is actually red. In the box you get the earphones, the case, USB-C dongle and cable for charging, a cleaning cloth and some instructions. Audio performance has been fantastic in all scenarios. Gaming, great, be it playing Northgard on my Switch or something else on my PC, it elevated the game and felt immersive. Playing FPS games, pinpointing gunfire and enemy footsteps was very good, very clear and gave an advantage to the match. Playing other games such as Remnant 2, the latest DLC, which was actually quite poor by the way, the sound was detailed, NPC voices were clear and just overall made the games more enjoyable. I did switch between audio EQs plus the FPS and RTS EQs as well, and I did hear a slight difference and I think it did improve things. As for music and video content, again, really good, and it's a premium sound. Music was punchy, vibrant, well mixed and delivered the quality that you'd expect at this price point. I use these a lot while on the train going into work, lots of different types of music, and they're certainly one of the better pairs of earphones I've heard in a long time. Dolby Atmos, the technology, fantastic. I've experienced it in the Dolby Cinema in London and was blown away, but I think it's a total gimmick within headphones and earbuds. And could I really pinpoint any helicopter flying southwest and northeast? No, but please tell me your thoughts. I'm happy to be proven wrong. In terms of controls, you've got the button within the case, which is used for pairing with your device, the controls and options through the case via the screen, and then you've got touch controls on the earphones themselves to control your content. The controls on the earphones work well, they're touch sensitive, so it's a case of tapping or holding on either left or right to undertake a command. All the gestures are within the instructions, but tap once on either left or right to play, pause your music. Double tap is next track. Volume is double tap and hold until you hit the desired level. You get the idea. It's worth mentioning you can pair these with the Cleer app too, which gives you the main settings you can access via the case, plus a few more. Charging the case can either be via the USB cable or place it on a wireless charging dock, which is good as I use that quite often for other devices, so I have a few docks dotted around the house. Unless you've used open ear earphones before, these may feel a bit odd for you. They certainly did for me. They're comfortable, but they don't feel overly secure. However, when you game, you're usually sitting down, so it shouldn't be a problem. It took me some time to get used to them, but over time, I came to enjoy wearing them. I will say, due to the shape and size of my ears, one sat better than the other. Extending the shaft helped a little bit, but you might want to consider that. As for mic quality, I've not had a great experience, unfortunately. I thought it was me, but I've tried loads of different arrangements and scenarios, and I get the same outcome. It's fine, I could speak to friends and answer calls, but the quality didn't match that of the audio. The other problem I had was with Discord. I use it often, every time I play, but when I joined a channel in Discord, the audio and microphone quality changed instantly and it wasn't very good at all. Input and output via Discord noted Cleer 3, settings in Windows seemed fine, connecting to my PC via the built-in Bluetooth, but then also trying it with the dongle, that didn't make a difference. I tried on my laptop too, I even tried on my phone as well. I cannot find anyone else online with this problem just yet, and I can only assume that the Cleer 3 ARC are not compatible somehow with Discord, but because of that, I couldn't use them while gaming with friends. If anyone has any ideas out there, I'm all ears and I'll keep trying things, and if it changes, I'll pin a comment below. Here is a sample of the microphone in action, raw and recorded via my PC, excluding Discord. Testing, testing, testing. I have the Cleer ARC 3 gaming earphones plugged in at the moment via the dongle into my PC, and I am recording this piece of audio. Overall, I think the audio quality of the ARC 3 is fantastic and I really enjoyed them. The case is nice. I think it's got features on there that don't need to be there. The remote control for the camera, the steps trackers feels unnecessary. Battery life is good. They are comfortable once you get used to them. The microphone does let it down, but maybe they can push out a firmware update to fix that. At £250 here in the UK, they're not cheap. Would I replace them with a headset and I guess my earpods? Probably not, purely because of the Discord problem. I'm going to keep using them and I'll keep you updated on whether my views change or not in the near future.